Yo, what up? So Alvin from Heartbreak Moto is the one that got me into the Honda Helix, and yeah, when I first got the purple Helix, and I'll put a little picture right here, I got that extended windshield, and it was so sick. It took me forever to find because they're like super rare. I got it in Italy, and it took like 2 months to get here, and so when I crashed it, I parted it out, and he got the windshield. Well, he's selling his Helix now, and he called me and he's like, "You want that windshield back?" So I was like, "Yup, I'm gonna grab that shit for show." I'm gonna go and take off my, well, it's actually not a stock windshield. It's actually, damn, I already forget the company, but it is technically an extended one. But the one from Italy is like a hyper extended windshield. It looks super good. It's smoked. It's the style that they do in Japan, and so I'm super pumped to put it on the Helix, but I'm gonna give him that one so that way he can sell the bike with a windshield. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Head on downstairs, take that windshield off, and then we'll rush over to Alvin's to grab that one. So that's gonna be today's video. Extremely quick, just literally a windshield upgrade, but excited to show what it looks like on the bike after. Like an idiot, I didn't bring my cell phone stand, and so I'm just gonna have to do with what I have. I'm too lazy to run up, plus I don't really have a lot of time. But 2 bolts in here, 2 10s, 2 10s. This little thing comes off, and then there is 2 screws in here, and then that releases this windshield. This is, who is this? Slipstreamer. Yeah, so this is technically an extended windshield compared to the stock. You can see a little bit of a lip here. I think the stock one ends like right here. The old one, I guess, I was gonna say the new one, but the old one that I'm getting back goes to like here. So yeah, it's amazing for the freeway. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. All right, we're done. This little piece broke off right here, so I'm gonna have to find another one, but it's also hidden. It's pretty hidden behind the rear view mirrors, so it's not a super big deal. But yeah, I actually like the way it looks without a windshield, but it looks so much better with the windshield. The extended windshield, I mean. All right, so I am headed over to Alvin's right now to pick up the windshield. I am super pumped for this windshield because it looks so good on the Helix. If you guys saw the video that I did when I introduced the Helix onto my channel, when I first got it, there's a couple things I said I was gonna do. Well, it's gonna be a while because I originally said that there was a guy in San Jose that offers lowering springs, and I hit him up and he was like, "Dude, the factory that I was going through to get them, they just discontinued them, so I have no more back springs, I only have front springs." And I'm like, "Is that even gonna lower anything?" He goes, "Not really." And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna spend the money on that. So yeah, but the plan is, I actually talked to a lot of Helix riders out in Japan, and Metal Half Helmets, if you don't follow them, follow them. They're super cool. They're a little shop out of Yokohama, I believe. And you know, there's obviously WeBike, which is like one of the more bigger, it's like our Revzilla out there in Japan, and they have lowering springs like readily available, but they don't ship here to the US, which sucks. So we went to Japan last year, me and my wife, and we didn't have the Helix then. I wish I would have bought the parts back then, but we're doing a tour in Europe, and out there in Europe, it's the Honda Spazio, which I'm hoping I can find parts in Europe. If not, my cousin lives in Amsterdam. What I might do is purchase them and then just have them shipped to Amsterdam, because I believe they'll ship to Europe. And then from there, I'll just fucking go pick them up when I go visit her, because we're going to London, Paris, a couple places in Belgium, and end up in Amsterdam to go visit her. And then finally back to the UK to catch our plane back home. So that's the plan for my summer trip. And hopefully I can get me some lowering springs, but that's in August, so that's a couple months from now. All right, just pulling up right now. Fucking love this bike. It's so hot. No, your bike. So these are Chinese knockoffs. They're not official. The problem is that this rubber is crazy hard. And so to put this thing on is honestly a pain in the ass. When I did the LED exchange or install or whatever, I fought this for like 45 minutes. I've kind of figured out the little how to do it or whatever, you know, the technique, but it's still a fucking pain in the ass. Hell yeah. Okay. It wasn't so bad. But like I said, I also fought with it a lot the first time, so second time around, I feel like I know what I'm doing. It is crazy how hard these things are. If it wasn't for these rubber things, this install would take like 5 minutes. I need it to bend. It also doesn't help that it's really cold today. Yesterday was hot, maybe a heat gun. But I'm in an apartment complex, there's no electricity down here. So suck it up. So yeah, here's the problem, is that it doesn't even line up. It's like this one I can maybe finesse, but this one, it's like that's what I'm looking at. So it's like somehow I need to stretch this, but it doesn't give me no play. Man. The moral of the story is don't customize your bikes. All right, there it is. Extended windshield. That was a pain in my ass. But overall, I got like an extra 3 inches on the top. Yeah, the little smoked mirror. I mean, smoked windscreen. Sorry, I'm like so freaking frustrated right now from fighting with this thing. Anyone that works on their bikes totally knows what I'm talking about when you're just like so over it. But when you get that completion, there's no better feeling. That looks so good. Hell yeah.